Oh my.
And we're live. All right. So let's not waste too much time. Started recording after the Penn State game. Asher, did your overhit?
Nope, it lost by 2 points.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say when they went cold in the middle of the second, I knew it was probably over. Because I mean
Colorado's getting fucked on by UMass. Actually, they're down by 4. So
yeah, I have the over in that game right now. Looking not incredible, but maybe. I think this dude just got a tech on Colorado, by the way, after he dunked it. But
Heck? What?
he dunked on him and yelled in his face because he was a little pussy. Oh, he put his nuts in his face.
I see that. I'm watching it right now.
Damn. That kid's good though, Lovering. He's a good backup center.
Big,
But
yeah.
ODU VT, we didn't I didn't place bets on that.
I actually took VT.
I took VT spread.
Yeah.
I was going to, and then I remembered that Old Dominion beat them in football this year. And I was like,
and I mean, okay, that doesn't mean shit. Let's be real. Old Dominion's pretty ass.
Murray State, Texas A&M.
I like A&M.
I like Murray State.
I don't think Murray State's like their defense kind of sucks. I don't know.
12.5's a lot though. That's all I got to say about.
I was just looking. I was kind of just looking on Ken Palm, and Texas A&M turns the ball over a ton.
Yeah,
like a ton. And they haven't exactly played like stellar defenses or anything. I know Abilene Christian's probably pretty tough, but they don't look very good this year.
Yeah,
but, I mean they steamrolled Abilene Christian.
My is they got snubbed from the tourney last year, and I think they're going to come back and be not bad.
Yeah, I mean it's like the same team except for Quentin Jackson's gone, I think. So
yeah,
I don't know. My thing was just looking at it, turnover percentage of 22.7. That's really high. But they cause a lot of turnovers. I'm just thinking like in a game with that much defense, like they're the 16th team in country in defense. Maybe there's just not enough points to get to 13. That's why I kind of like Murray State. Yeah. And like Murray State retooled. It's not like they have no one. I don't look at this roster and say they have no one.
Is that A&M team stay out and run? That's my question.
No, they play pretty slow.
No, they're slow. Very slow.
The thing is, though,
been a lot slower this year.
Murray State lost by what 23 to St. Louis. I mean,
I think St. Louis is excellent though.
They are. They're really good. But
I don't know. I don't think they lost that badly, did they? Oh, they did.
They lost 91-68.
It's first game of the year, though, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that 136 number is a lot if that Texas A&M team plays really slow.
It's down to 136?
Yeah.
It's at 137 when I woke up.
I think it's like kind of – I understand why I said it that. I think it's like – I guess it's reasonable because Murray State's pretty bad defensively. So –
Are they?
I mean, you'd expect it to be pretty lower, but
they're decent on defense, dude. They're about average.
Yes.
I don't know.
God, that center's a freak.
Yeah.
So
he's good, dude. But I mean, I don't know. With the tempo that this game's looking to go at, if either team has their way, I don't see any team winning this game by 13 points. That's just me though. I don't know.
It's kind of a toss-up. I don't know.
I like this Murray State roster. Like honestly, I think that it should be a lot worse. This Jamari Smith guy that they got, I forgot where he came from, but I think he got hurt in the St. Louis game. I want to say he was like a JUCO kid, but he looks tough. If he's playing like they're good.
That's like a common name. It's Jamari Smith.
It's a common name. But Rob Perry, this dude that they got from Stetson. Dude, Stetson produces freaks in mid-major teams. I don't know what it is. But this kid's averaging 16, 2.5, and 2, 54% field goal percentage. They haven't played anyone crazy, but I don't know. DJ Burns is back. I still think Murray State's pretty good. And I don't remember a lot of Texas A&M games being blowouts in general. So
Mhm. But yeah, because they just play too slow.
yeah, I don't know. Merrimack Troy.
No.
You have SDSU or Colorado State, don't you?
Yep. I think South Carolina just like they're not good. Like
Yeah,
I just don't think that's a good team. Like I mean they beat Clemson, but
I think
they
Clemson
also
might be the worst.
They
Clemson's
also
cool.
beat they're not good. And they beat South Carolina State by 3. Like, come on. Come on.
I don't know. My thing with South Carolina is that the roster is so good compared to how they're playing.
Mhm.
But I mean, with GG Jackson, Michi Johnson from Ohio State is tough. Who's that other dude that they got from the Big Ten?
They have
He's
this
been
white
terrible.
guy. They have this white-
Verdansk. You guys know that guy, the big man from Illinois that they brought over?
Yeah.
Bosman's Verdonks. He had 7 turnovers in his first game and
He's
hasn't
on
played.
he's on South Carolina. No way. Oh
He
my
had
God,
7
he is.
turnovers and hasn't played since.
Well,
But Chico
they
Carter,
haven't they
that's the guy that I was
they
thinking of.
they haven't played since that game, but right.
Yeah,
They've
I
only
don't think
played
he
2
started the
games.
year, did he?
No, he didn't play against South Carolina State. I
I
think
don't
he's from
know.
the baller 7 times against Clemson.
One thing that I did notice about this game is that without David Roddy, Colorado State is like still exceptionally small, and they don't have David Roddy to get rebounds. And
David-
USC is averaging 45 rebounds a game. But they're also shooting 39% from the field, 60% from the free throw line, and 37% from 3.
Yeah.
And then they average 15 turnovers, but that's really just because Verdansk had 7 in that one game, and so that sits as his average. I like the South Carolina team ish. Like Tanjay, I think is going to kill them, but I don't know. If I was going to
I
bet on
think-
this, I would
the
probably
number
pick
one
South
player in the
Carolina.
country starting for you too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean you have the number 1 player in the country, or like, whatever you want to call him. I
yeah.
don't really know what you would consider him
Recruit.
now.
I mean,
And of course, ESPN is not going to work anymore, so we're going to the mobile device. But yeah, I mean, I guess that game's to each his own.
yeah. I probably
South
won't go.
Carolina didn't have to go very far.
Yeah,
So,
it's
you know.
probably gonna. There's the most of the stadiums gonna be South Carolina fans.
not even,
I'm
dude. No
assuming.
one's showing up for them.
No.
No one's showing up for them. Like, no offense to South Carolina, but they just lost their coach. And I honestly think that Coach Martin was probably the only reason that people were coming out to watch them anyway, because they were exciting. Doesn't seem like they're incredibly exciting anymore, to be honest. So I'm not really sure. See what Ken Palm thinks of South Carolina, because I have no idea what to think of these guys. They're the 84th team in the country compared to Colorado State at 59. Nope, that's Colorado. Colorado State at 96. So I mean, metrics
Yeah,
favor USC. Yeah, Colorado State couldn't get a offensive rebound if their life depended on it, but they're a pretty good defensive rebounding team. Good offense, decent defense. I mean, not much jumping off the page about either of these teams. It's kind of
I mean, that's why the line's -1 in favor of
Yeah.
Colorado State. It's basically a coin flip.
41.8 offensive rebounds per game, or 41.8 offensive rebound percentage for South Carolina. So it'll be a battle of the boards. One of the best defensive rebounding teams versus the best offensive rebounding team. I don't know. I'll probably stay away from that, in all honesty. Just probably not going to be the easiest game to read.
Mhm.
But
What we got next?
Butler, St. Francis.
Nope.
I consider taking Butler, but I haven't watched the St. Francis.
I
game yet.
wouldn't lay 20 points at Butler.
I think Butler's good. I think Butler's downright good. Even when they played Penn State,
that big man's pretty good, but
I think they're all around good, bro. They brought back a lot of kids who are just good. Nebraska, St. John's. I know Asher has something.
Nebraska. I like Nebraska.
Yeah, you got
But
them
the
at plus
line-
12.5 though.
I got 11.5. They dropped like 2 points
Yeah.
since last night.
I saw it at 12.5 earlier in the night because I'm West Coast, so I'm up. But You laying the points with the Wildcats, Ethan?
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll probably hit, but
It-
I don't want to watch that, and I don't want to be a part of it.
no, and
So,
I think
No association.
no
I think
association.
yeah, I think that 40. I mean, regardless, well, we should win by like 60, but I mean, 41 points is that's a steep number to climb.
I think they're just projecting you guys to be pissed off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would expect a lot of our big names play the first half and not play the second half, and have one of them drop 40.
Yeah. Wichita State, Richmond.
All right, does anyone have picks for Wright State versus Defiance?
No,
Is that a line?
I'm joking.
it's 50 and a half.
No,
50
there's
and a
not a
half.
line for that.
There's
Stop,
no line
stop.
for
There's
that.
not- there's
The
not actually a line
spread is
for that.
50 and a half.
Defiance.
Whatever, bro.
That's crazy.
Wichita
that-
State, Richmond, bro. What do we
I've
have,
got
man?
I don't know, dude. Because like
You like
Richmond, is
I got
Richmond
Richmond.
like
Dude, I really want to take Wichita. Like,
what's
I
up
really
with
like-
Richmond? Like, is Charleston supposed to be good at basketball? Like, I didn't
Hear
think
me
they were
out.
good.
Richmond literally has Tyler Burton.
Hear me
I don't
out.
like anyone else on this team.
This Richmond team has been really well coached for the last couple years. I mean, they lost Jacob Gilliard, who I'm pretty sure led the country in steals the last couple years. They're really, really sound defensively. They're going to get out and run. I mean, that's one of those teams they play at a really high pace. I don't know if this Wichita State team can keep up. Home game for Richmond as well.
They lost at Alcorn State.
That's my fear, though.
Uh,
I feel like a lot of these teams will lose to these mid-major schools because that's college basketball, and I think that's the difference between like college basketball, college football, where it's like that's possible. And I don't really think this team's bad. Like I guess they're not great, but they have a good amount of depth, in my opinion, ish. Like they have
Yeah.
a smooth 6 or 7 guys to actually play minutes for them. And Craig Porter Jr. looks like a beast. I'm looking at Wichita State. I just don't know. I don't know if I'll lock it in, but I definitely think that without Gilliard, Mammoth picks, welcome. Straight off the flight.
Straight off the flight.
You got anything in Wichita State, Richmond?
No idea. I liked Richmond last year. I don't know much about the team this year.
Yeah, they lost a lot. I don't know. We can move on.
How about that
Um,
Davidson Charleston game?
Where's that? That's far down there. Let's wait. I've kind of a sleeper pick, low key.
Dude.
Bryant plus 7.5.
7.5.
That's a
Yeah,
ridiculous
it's on
line,
neutral
dude.
court. This
Yeah.
didn't Brian
Look at that.
didn't
Dude,
didn't
Bryant
Brian get
competes
Dougie?
every year.
Dougie Eater?
Yeah, they have Dougie.
Who are they playing?
FAU, the team that just beat Florida. I think that
Dude.
they're giving
They don't-
Florida
Who the
way
fuck
too
is
much.
this? Dude, Brian's got this
They don't
guy
have to
named
go anymore, though.
Sharif
Averaging 25.
Peter
Bro.
Kiss.
Golick.
Yeah,
No,
Only
he's
4.5
gross,
points
dude.
a game.
Asher, I'm pretty sure he's the dude
From
that
LaSalle.
I thought he went to St. Peter's.
No, it's
That's
Doug.
Yeah, Doug did.
I knew Doug, but didn't
Bro,
Doug
but-
bring someone with him?
I don't
Did
know.
he? I thought that was
Brian is
Shaheen
nothing
Holloway.
without Peter Kiss. They need Peter Kiss.
Bro, they have Earl
Bro, it looks like
Timberlake
they just
averaging
got-
16 and Gross Bullock averaging
It
25.
looks like they just got Peter Kiss's replacement. They got this guy averaging 24.5 a game. I don't know.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
tell me they haven't played anyone, but they scored 89 on Dartmouth. So, I mean, that's
Well,
a D1
Dartmouth is-
program.
Actually, no, never mind. I was thinking of
Yeah,
Monmouth.
but
89,
any team can score
89 against
89.
any team. 89 against
impressive.
any team besides like one of those teams that has no logo is pretty impressive.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Did you guys see the game last night? A team won by 80 last night.
I don't know.
Portland State beat Evergreen State 113-40.
yeah, I mean,
You see, Lise
I
McRae was beating High Point at halftime.
that's
Lise
They were
McRae
like-
lost to Lise McRae lost to Lenore Ryan last night, or the other night.
Lenore
They
Ryan
lost.
is not a team to mess around with in D2.
Yeah, they beat Louisville.
You're right. That's Cole School. Cole School is
Um,
tough. They're 3-0.
let's go Towson UNCG. Anyone?
Oh,
I mean, I'd say a coin flip. I don't know.
You really
It's in
think that's a coin
It's in
flip?
Greensboro, but Towson's favored, and I think Towson's better. But
Bro, I think Towson's good. Like I
They
don't know
are.
why
They're
they're
always
not.
good. They've been really good lately. Like they
Like-
they beat UMass at UMass.
I think that
Dude, I'm a
UNC
fan of this
is not
Towson
bad.
team. It's got to be a trap or something.
UNCG
It probably
picked
is.
up, UNCG picked up one of the best guards out of the Charlotte area, who's I'm pretty sure given solid minutes. And
What's his name?
Donovan Atwell, he went to PD.
I don't know if I know him. Should I ask a random person in here what their pick of the day is?
Yeah, please do that. That would really be
The
amazing.
airport pick.
He's averaging 6 and 1 off the bench. I don't
Is
know.
it-
This team's actually pretty. I mean, they're pretty deep. They've got a couple big men, a couple good guards. I don't know.
They can tend to make the tournament almost every year.
Yeah, I don't know. I still like Towson personally, but I'll probably stay off of it because the line's such a trap.
Boise State, Charlotte.
Boise State. Yeah, I like Boise State a ton. I think
Yeah.
that Charlotte is a fucking forest fire. Like they are horrible.
Yeah,
Without
they're not
Jameer
very
Young,
good.
they look so bad on offense that like I can't even begin to understand like what is going on there.
Does Boise
Like, am I-
State still have that? They had that African center. I'm
No.
pretty sure he was pretty good.
No, he went to Georgetown. They
Oh,
still
really?
have Max
Okay.
Rice and Marcus Shaver, so they're good.
Okay, I know Shaver.
I don't know, dude. This Charlotte team is so terrible, in my opinion. The Coppin State win looks better than it is because Coppin State, you might have remembered, went to OT with Georgetown.
Yeah.
The University of Maryland Eastern is a team that gets blown out by literally everyone. So I don't want to give UNC any credit yet. They're only averaging 81 points per game, and they've played 2 subdivision teams essentially. So
Interesting.
I also think that
Who's
Boise
at home?
State's defense is like terrifying. UNC
Who's
too,
at home?
Yeah,
but
that's pretty good.
it's in Myrtle Beach. It's in the
Okay.
Myrtle Beach Invitational.
Still, though,
I like
Boise
Boise
State is
State.
far from Myrtle Beach.
Let's see how far
It's
they
the-
traveled though since their last game. I mean, they played Washington State. They beat Washington State by 10 on 11-12. So that's 5 days ago, and then traveled to. They've had time. So
Yeah, I
like
think
Boise
Boise
State.
State.
UMass is up.
I
3.
think they'll win that comfortably.
Charleston Davidson, Ethan. I know you had some.
Charleston Davidson, I mean, I think that's I'm probably gonna buy a half point and take Davidson +4 or 4.5. I mean, they've got Fletcher Lawyer, who's one of the country's leading scorers, and Davidson likes to score a lot. That Charleston team on paper looks a lot better because I mean they kept up with UNC, but I mean UNC's looked lackluster so far this year.
Yeah,
They just beat Richmond though.
Yeah,
I
they
like.
did.
I like.
I guess that's like preference because I was saying I don't really like Richmond, but I guess if you think Richmond's
one game
good,
that's a little bit farther up. I like two spreads here. VCU -4 against Pitt. After Pitt's showing last night, I don't think they're gonna play much better today. And then
I was gonna say that.
I like Kentucky -41 against this embarrassing team. They just lost to Duque by 25. South Carolina State.
we were talking about it. Like, how do you bet
How do
on
you-
that? But
How do you sit?
Yeah.
How do you sit down and bet on that?
yeah, like, do you want to watch that? Like, is that for entertainment? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Is
know.
that
I
really
just
easy
think-
cash to the point that you're going to bet it and just not look at it? I don't know.
I mean, I don't
But-
know. I think that should be free.
Yeah, I think that VCU has a really good chance of just shitting on Pitt because
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
was
Yeah.
gonna tweet out VCU.
I was
later.
on Pitt, and it was more because, well, one, I think that game should have gone a lot differently, and I found out yesterday that Mark Capel is like not a good coach. So Mark Capel is just not a good coach at all, and Juwan Howard is. So that was the difference. So like when I look at Pitt minus or only getting like 4 points against a team that's like you have to have a good coach to beat VCU. And they've like made that they're hard to play against.
Dude.
So it's like if you don't have a coach, you're gonna get
Yeah.
shit on.
I had VCU
Like-
last night, and
I
it
knew that shit was a
it
trap.
It was so
Yeah.
frustrating. I couldn't believe that they had that game, and they made
They had it.
maybe like I think they made like 5 field goals in the second half.
Yeah,
Like,
I
come
mean
on. I think they should beat the shit out
up
of Pitt
7
tonight.
at halftime. Is that what that is? Yeah, 7
Yeah.
at halftime. End up losing the game outright by 4.
Arizona State.
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. But I think I like VCU to just swarm them.
Yeah.
You know, Nelly Cummings can't play all 40 minutes for Pitt every night. I just noted they showed a stat. Their plus minus with Nelly Cummings on the court is like 6, and without him, it's like minus 20. So they have one guard. You can't beat VCU like that.
Yeah.
But remains to be seen.
And that VCU team
Uh,
in the past is really, really good defensively. That I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna pressure you on and off the ball. And I mean, I think VCU deep down is probably gonna run them out of the gym.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone? Little Rock, ETSU, Norfolk State, Monmouth, UL Monroe,
I
TCU,
want nothing to do with any of these games.
I would-
Stanford,
I like-
Alabama.
Just off
A&M.
first look, I like UL Monroe spread plus 17. TCU hasn't been impressive.
Yeah,
But then
I mean
again-
Vegas.
Then again,
Vegas
first
wants
game,
you to take
game-
UL Monroe. Let's be
first
real.
game, UL Monroe lost to Texas A&M by 33. So I don't know.
They want you.
I don't know.
They want you to take UL Monroe. They're like, oh, TCU hasn't been good. They
All
want
right,
you.
but hold on. Let me read you the starting lineup for TCU in that game that they lost against Northwestern State that everyone is going to shit on them for.
Oh, true.
At-
You told. I
at
forgot you
point
said
guard,
Mike Miles. was
Mike
out.
Miles isn't even playing.
At point
Yeah,
guard,
I
they were
forgot, I
running
forgot.
with Shahada Wells, a 6-foot senior from Amarillo, Texas. He scored 17 at UT Arlington 2 years ago. Last year, he came over to TCU and averaged 1.9 points in 7.3 minutes. He never played. That's basically what I'm telling you. Then they had
Okay.
Micah Peavy. Micah Peavy is very good, but he's a defender and he's not versatile on offense.
I don't
Then
know
they had
much about
Eddie-
that guy.
They had Lampkin in the middle. Everyone knows Big Eddie. And
Yeah.
then Chuck O'Bannon shot 3 for 14, 1 for 7 from 3. So basically,
good.
if Mike Miles plays, this game is an easy cover to me.
Yeah.
But like this team has no guards to a different level where like I don't want to bet on them without Mike Miles playing 35 a game. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I like in moving on. I like the Creighton spread against UC Riverside, but the one thing to watch is that Riverside hasn't played in a week, so that could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I liked Creighton.
It's at 18.5. Creighton, I think. Yeah, oh no, it's in Omaha. Wait, yeah.
You know,
that where
when they
Is that where Creighton's from? No.
yeah,
Wait,
Oh, it is?
they're
Yeah.
they're from Nebraska?
Yeah, I didn't
it's
even know
Omaha,
where that
Nebraska.
was. Jeez.
How are they in
when,
the Big East?
When UCR played Colorado, let's look. Where's their field goal percentage in this game?
They
Like,
lost
that's what
by,
I'm
like,
interested
30.
in.
They literally
Yeah,
lost
but
by 30.
they shot 40% from the field on 72 shots. They out rebounded them by 1.
And still lost by 30.
15 turnovers and 22 fouls. They led one time by 1 point. So
That's the qualities of a bad team. So
yeah, even when they play like statistically well, they're terrible. I
Yeah.
like Creighton. I think their defense is absolutely horrifying for mid majors.
I think Creighton is a good pick for sure. 18, I
Yeah.
would think that line should be at like 20, 22.
it's at 19 now. So
18.5 it says for me, but yeah, 19, same thing.
yeah, moving down. Anyone have like Marquette, Coppin State, Tennessee Tech?
I've got
I kind of like LSU minus 24.
You like
and a half
LSU?
against New Orleans. Dude, New Orleans is terrible. Like,
So is LSU.
I
I
don't
was
know
on
much about
LSU
New.
first
I
game of
don't
the
know
year.
anything about New Orleans, so I probably wouldn't bet on that. But I don't know.
I watched LSU play UMKC and was just horrified, dude.
they
They are
didn't look
so
good.
terrible. Oh
Actually,
my God.
Asher, you're right. New Orleans is really bad. They
Yeah.
played 2 games. Their first game they lost to Butler 89-53, and then their second game did they win this
They
or
beat-
lose?
They beat St. Francis by 2. Illinois.
Yeah, a
St.
team who
Francis.
doesn't even have a logo. They beat them by 2. So.
moving on. I got a sleeper game. UT Rio Grande Valley against Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Yeah,
see that.
UT.
UT Rio Grande. I'm taking the 11.5.
They're a
I'll probably-
wagon.
Yeah.
They're a wagon. The
I mean-
Wait,
UT,
dude,
the
that's the
Rio,
team
the
from
UT
last year,
Rio
bro.
Grande Valley
That's the team
wagon.
from last year. I remember
Yeah.
them.
They
Yeah.
cover every game.
I mean, besides that Kansas State game, but I mean, you can't expect a team like UC Rio Grande to keep up with a Big 12 team.
Yeah.
But I mean, in a game like that, 12 points is a lot. And that
Yeah,
didn't that Corpus Christi team make the tournament last year as a 16 seed?
that sounds right. Or they may have lost in like the
I don't
16
think
seed
so.
play-in.
Yeah.
I think they may have
in a
lost the
play-in, I
16
think.
seed play-in thing.
Yeah.
They lost
but-
it to Texas Southern, right?
Yeah.
Texas Southern made
in
it,
an
yeah.
Overtime thriller. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. But-
Okay,
I don't know.
My last pick before I'm gonna have to go, but my last pick is I'm sure Will knows about this. Arizona -28.
Yeah, I'm
I
on
mean,
that as well.
This Utah Tech team, like I don't know much about them, but Arizona's been
Dixie
dominant
State.
so far.
Dixie State,
you
Utah
s-
Tech on bang.
They switched their name.
They were forced to because it was
Oh, wow.
racist.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm
But-
with you.
Arizona's dominant, so I think and they're at home.
My thing is, when you come to McHale, there's something about you literally get into our arena and all of us turn around. We don't even look at you. The student section turns their back on you, and when they announce your name, we scream "sucks." So they're gonna
Jeez.
walk out there. This is a team that scored 67 against Washington, 69 in a win against Cal State Northridge. There's a team that lost to Nevada by 13 and scored 71. So if you mean to tell me you're coming into a hostile environment to play a team that's faster, passes the ball more than anyone else, and is really overly aggressive and is going to score 100, like I think you're going to get run over. Like
The
I
over
could
may be
easily
a good
see like
play.
maybe I could see like a 115 to like 80 type of game. Like
Okay.
at best for
Well,
them.
then
Because
the
we
over may
foul
be
a
good play.
ton. We foul a ton. But I just think like this defense sucks. This defense
Yeah.
sucks.
I looked at their
So-
ranks; they're pretty much last and everything. But I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm getting a call from another source.
So yeah, I like Arizona. I think we pass the ball really well. I think we're one of the only teams in the country that'll run fast breaks without dribbling. 4 humongous big men,
Yeah.
honestly. So I look at this roster, they're tall. Dixie State has 2 7-footers. This guy's playing 11 minutes a game, 3 and 2, Tanner Christensen, he's starting for them. He's 27 minutes a game, 8 rebounds, 14 points. Kind of a hoss. Put up 26 and 4 against Washington.
It's not a bad
My
Hold
start.
on,
problem-
hold on. I wasn't really listening to y'all when you said this used to be Dixie State. They had to change
Yeah.
the name.
They
Why?
had to change the name.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
But
but
I saw Utah Tech. I'm like, I've never seen this team in my life. Like, that's hilarious. I had no idea.
yeah. So I'm on Arizona. I think it's a good bet. I'll be there. Get to see it live.
I
But
was gonna say, Will, can you send us live updates throughout the game?
yeah,
Oh,
tell you how
the
I'll tell you if
line
the
already
I'll tell you
dropped
if
half a point. It's 27.5 now.
I'm just gonna wait. I think it'll keep dropping. I think the popular play is definitely not to take the ranked team, right?
Yeah.
That's like a DGen bet. Like the sharp pick is to take 30 points with like the unknown team on the road and like a game that doesn't matter. And they're coming off a competitive game against Washington. By the way, Washington sucks.
They're
Yeah,
horrible.
they're terrible.
They're
I think
horrible.
everyone, literally almost everyone in the
overrated.
Pac-12 is terrible.
Not much to say about it, but just want to include it. Utah -10 against Sam Houston might be a good bet, but Sam
Yeah.
Houston scares the shit out of me, so I'm not
I like.
taking it.
I honestly, I love Sam Houston. I'm not gonna play
Yeah.
it, but like, I like Sam Houston in this game.
I think Brandon Carlson will dominate them, but I don't know if it'll be enough to get 10 points.
Sam Houston's a scary team.
Yeah, they are. Minnesota -10 against Central Michigan.
I like it. Central
Do you like
Michigan's terrible.
-10?
They're so bad. Central Michigan is so bad.
Ash,
So
you want
bad.
Loyola Chicago tonight?
Huh?
You want Loyola Chicago tonight?
Yep, I actually am.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah,
I feel about Minnesota. I faded you on with DePaul. Like I took DePaul against them, and I
Yeah.
said that I just feel like they're miserable. I feel like they're absolutely horrible. So Moving down, South Dakota, Mississippi State.
Oh.
16 seems like a lot, but I don't even know what to think about this South Dakota State team because I was so high on them when they came in, and then losing to Wisconsin and not covering was like the first. That was like they let up 85 to a Wisconsin team that I don't think is going to score 85 more than twice a game, or more than twice this season, in all honesty. So I'm a little worried about them now, but they'll score the ball. So Mississippi State
Tell me why
wants to
UMass,
run with them. Huh?
UMass is up 10 right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm watching
balling.
UMass, Colorado losing money right now. I'm really pissed.
Yeah, I'm about to lose money too. I had the over. They just literally stopped scoring. I don't
Ridiculous.
know what happened.
Take it out, Will.
One
Shit.
49.5.
Colorado, they can't even make a pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Jesus, man.
Dude, I mean, the field
Yeah.
goal percentage for Colorado is 36% and 48%, but they're only 3 for 10, 5 for 20 from three. So
Yeah,
not a
they're
good
chicken
game.
bricks, dude. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
I guess we're
Does
kind of
anyone-
just getting into like the shitters of the day.
What about Michigan, Arizona State?
I like Michigan, and I'm kind of confused on why ESPN is giving Arizona State a 50% chance to beat.
Because of that, I mean,
Arizona State's awful. Like they're
that
not
comeback
good.
win last night.
They suck.
I think Michigan sucks. Are you serious? Like Michigan is not good.
I mean,
Pittsburgh
no, they're
lost that
overrated.
game.
Obviously, I mean they did. How much better is Arizona State to Pitt?
A lot better.
A lot better.
Dude, I don't like
Honestly, a
Arizona
lot
State.
better.
I just don't think they're good.
Bro, if
think
you
that-
beat VCU, you're competent.
It was a fluke game.
I
VCU
think
just
that-
got cold. They just got cold.
I think that Arizona State coach is actually a pretty good coach. And that Pac-12 ball is a little bit.
Hurley?
Yeah,
He's the shitty Hurley, dude.
yeah.
The better one's at UConn. The real one. I forget their first names.
Isn't it
My-
like Billy?
Yeah, maybe. My problem with this team, Arizona State shot 36% from the field and 23% from the 3-point line. That might fly against VCU because if VCU can't get out in transition and run, they're not going to score very much anyway. Michigan looked really good in the half court. Unfortunately, I was pissed watching that game, but like, if you want to double Hunter Dickinson every time, it's actually kind of hard now. Like, I don't think Jet Howard is going to be good all year. Maybe I'm a hater, but they can kind of spread the floor ish. They shot 9 for 20 from three. Joey Baker went 4 for 5 from three. So like, whether Joey Baker's good or not, whether you hate him or not, like he's always been like a fine spot up shooter.
Yeah,
So
but-
maybe they just brought in the right guys to surround him. But I just
But
think like
If I'm being honest, Joey
this
Baker's-
team shot 60% from the field. Like you're not winning this game shooting 32% from the field. And I don't think you're coming close. So I'm a little worried.
I also think that.
I like
but,
Michigan too.
I mean, Joey Baker he's not gonna keep shooting that all year. I mean, you saw what he did at Duke, dude. I mean, he's awful.
I don't think he's gonna play much.
No, he's terrible.
Yeah. I think he's gonna turn into like a 14-minute per game type of guy to soak up fouls and shoot threes.
Yeah, pretty much.
But let's get out of this. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Where do we want to go?
NHL.
Let's do it. Beautiful board today.
Yeah. I got nothing in Flyers Bruins. That's a huge number. I
I would take the Flyers. Plus money.
don't want to.
Forget-
They
forget-
suck.
I mean, don't. But if you are
No.
so inclined to bet on it, just
If
take
anything,
the
I'm taking
Flyers
the over
plus
on
money.
that.
And
The over?
Yeah,
I'm not taking an over in any Carter Hart game. That guy's great.
he is good. He's improved a lot. He's
Dude, the Bruins only allow 2 goals a game. They're downright dominant. I might even take the Bruins on the puck line. I don't know. Dude, because
that Bruins team
Philly,
is healthy now.
I think Philly is down bad right now. Even their manager, their coach is on the sideline in an interview saying they suck. That's bad.
Yeah. But
They always suck. They're
that
terrible
Boston
every year.
attack is just fucking disgusting, dude. Jake DeBrusk, Pasternak, Bergeron, Marchand. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if anything, I like the Bruins on the puck line, but Avs Hurricanes
Over.
over.
That's a solid bet. Six.
What sucks is that like Ranta is going to be our goalie.
Yeah.
Like I'm a Canes fan. Are you guys both Canes fans now? At this point, like you root for the Canes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I mean, I'm a Pens fan at heart, but yes, I root for the
yeah.
Canes.
I mean, like without Anderson, I don't like any of the goalies in North Carolina. Gorgiev's fine, but my Colorado might be the best team in hockey again. Unfortunate. If you look at their last couple of games, yeah, they lost to St. Louis. St. Louis is going to be good and make the playoffs. Hot take.
Yeah.
I just think
Yeah,
they'll
they'll
heat
figure
up
it out.
and be good. They'll figure it out. But they beat the Hurricanes 4-1, beat the Predators 5-3, beat the Columbus Blue Jackets twice. You know, like they're hot now. They played bad teams and got a chance to just like kick the shit out of them. You know, they went to the Islanders and lost 4-5 in a great game. 0-1 to the Devils in an absolute sweat fest. Beat the Rangers on the road 3-2. Beat the Golden Knights on the road. You know, they've played a lot better.
Two really tough places to go in and play good games.
Yeah, I mean Carolina is coming home after a road trip where they lost to Colorado and Chicago, or they beat Chicago 3-0. But I mean, I would say sitting at 6, the over is probably the lean with how bad the goaltending in North Carolina is. And I don't think North Carolina wants to roll over, you know? Like, I don't think North Carolina is just going to, like, get beat up on again. Because it already happened once, like, a couple days ago. But I like the over, too.
Yeah.
Or the Avs, but I'm a Canes fan, so I'm not betting on that.
And game up on it plus odds. I think the Devils take care of the Leafs pretty
I was
was
gonna
looking
say
at
that.
that.
pretty swiftly. That
What do
the
you even
Devils
say?
are an absolute heater.
Yeah, what do you
I'm-
do?
I just think the Leafs are just. I think they're just mid.
The Leafs
And
are
the
underwhelming. I mean,
The Devils
the
just
Leafs-
keep winning.
The Leafs are
and-
going to turn it on at some point, and they're going to go on a heater like the Devils, and they're going to make the playoffs, but they always find a way to lose.
Yeah, they're
but
sharp
that,
artists.
Yeah.
that Devils team is something special this year.
You know who
Yes.
else at plus money looks good?
The Coyotes.
Why are the Stars? Like, why do they have the Coyotes too? We'll get to it. Why do
Yeah.
the Stars have the like minus 190 for the Panthers, right?
Dude,
So
the Panthers are just like they're just
the Panthers
so
have the
inconsistent
weirdest
right now.
team in all of hockey to me.
The
Because
Panthers defensively is really, really good. That's why they're giving them the edge, and it's at home.
yeah, but I think for Hagee's like overrated. I like Ottinger in goal too. Like I think he's really good. I don't know. If we're gonna call Spencer Knight like a great goalie, is he gonna start tonight? Probably, right? They're playing the Stars. Put your best guy in. Ottinger's coming into town. I like the under, and I like the Stars to win it I like a 3-1 game Stars.
No, I do
I
like
don't-
the end of that game a lot.
Dude, if you just look back on what Florida does, they have a tendency to like come home and be like on and off. Yeah, in their last 3, they're 2-1. I expect them to go 2-2 at home. Carolina 3-0, and then they come back and lose to Edmonton 4-2. And then they beat the Caps. The Caps are in danger. But 5-2, the Caps. Now they have Dallas coming into town. Dallas just lost a thriller to Tampa not last night, 2 nights ago. Smushed Philly. Lost at home to the Sharks, but then, you know, going to Winnipeg's tough. They lose to Winnipeg on the road, but beat Edmonton on the road. I think the Stars can go on the road and just you're getting way better odds to take the team on the road than the starter.
Yeah, I
Or
think
than
that'll
the
be,
favorite.
I think that'll be a really, really defensive game as well. Both
Mhm.
teams are pretty solid on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Some decent keepers. I mean,
Uh,
the unders playing that game.
Lightning Flames, anything?
If anything, I might take the under. I don't know.
I like the Lightning money line, honestly. Like it's something I might ink pretty soon. You just look at Calgary on the road. Calgary's that like I don't completely understand the scheduling of hockey yet, but they seem to like get into this funk of like let me like after my like nine home games straight go on the road. So, I mean, they just beat Winnipeg and LA at home. Very impressive. But on the road, they were 3-1 by Boston, lost. 3-2 by New Jersey and lost. 4-3 by the Islanders and lost in OT. I don't know if that's a team I want to bet on, especially when Tampa just beat Dallas and the Caps at home and scored 6 and 5 in those. Vasilevsky's still in goal. They scored 6 and 5 in their last 2. I don't know. If the
I like the
Lightning are
Lightning.
scoring goals, then I like the Lightning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Flames kind of fell off. They
Yeah,
started
I
off
just think
being
it's when they
pretty
go on
good.
the road. They go on the road and kind of lose their mojo.
I
Yeah,
think the
Penguins
Flames-
wild.
The Flames should have never gotten rid of Johnny Gaudreau.
I depends.
You like
Um,
the Pens? I'm on the
Yeah,
Wild, I think.
I don't know if I like the Wild this year. This year.
I'm very, very torn on this.
Dude, I
Very,
think the Wild are good.
actually, I think the Wild might win. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know.
Dude,
though.
I hate the Penguins, bro. I hate betting on them. I hate betting against them. I lose every bet I place on or against them. So, I mean, they've gone into tougher environments and won, but they've gone into easier environments and lost. And the Wild kind of suck at home. So,
Yeah.
I think the under is the play. It's just a matter of like how many times am I going to bet the under in a hockey game on November 17th. But 4-1, 1-0, 3-2, 2-1, 1-0. That's their last 5. So they give up a lot of penalty minutes to a team that literally couldn't convert a power play if their life depended on it. I'm not looking to play the Pittsburgh Penguins at all. 81% penalty kill. I don't know. I like the Wild. I think they swallow them whole. If they can put 2 up, it'll be enough to win. Might even same game parlay the Wild and the under. If the Wild win, the under will hit. But that's just me. Preds Islanders.
I like the Islanders. I think Vegas, they want you to take the Predators.
I think it's the opposite.
Really,
I
think
think they want you to take the Islanders badly. The Predators always win this matchup. I saw a trend. I know trends are just trends. I'm not a huge trend better, but like New Jersey bodies these dudes. Not New Jersey. Nashville bodies them. I don't know why.
I think the
But-
Preds are also due for a big breakout game. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Preds need to get it together a little bit.
Yeah, I like them to do it against the Islanders on the road. I mean, what's this Islanders team on the road now? They still like 500 on the road. Yeah, 5-3 on the road. They're still good. I don't know. I think the Predators were a lot worse at the start of the season than they look now, but they're still not great. But Ducks Jets.
Nope.
My most confident play by far, the under in this game at 6. I think if they could make the line 5.5, they would. The Ducks have like a habit of getting absolutely swarmed, in my opinion. Like when they played the Wild, it was 4-1. Let's look at this. Team stats. The Ducks shot 32 times. They had 13 of their shots blocked. And they had 15 penalties to the Wild's 13. And still only scored 1 goal. There was a total of 110 penalty minutes in that game. And the score was 4-1, 5 total. I think the Wild are the shitty version of the Jets. Jets wipe them here. I like the Jets on the puck line. I like the under. Same as the Wild game, except I don't think you need to lay the puck line. Those are probably like my 2 favorite games on the slate. I mean, I see absolutely no way that Anaheim goes in and scores. Like that's my problem. So,
Mhm.
Winnipeg's also like not bad on offense. They're just like not. They're like the Canes. They're like
mediocre.
not. Yeah, they're like mediocre, but they look good.
Yeah.
The Canes, they kind of just swarm you and win games. So I like the Jets on the puck line a lot, and I also really like the under.
They score bunches.
Yeah, if they score, it's going to be like a 3-goal period and then nothing. But
Yeah.
Rangers Kraken.
If anything, I'm taking the Rangers or the under.
Same. If anything, I'll take the Rangers or the under, but I don't like anything in that game. I hate bets in Seattle. Seattle sucks at home, but I don't like
Seattle
betting on the
sucks
road team that
everywhere.
much.
I think
Yeah.
Seattle sucks in general.
Vegas versus Coyotes -420.
Yeah, give me the Coyotes. Give me the
Yeah, man.
fucking
Let me
Coyotes.
tell you
man.
something. I live in Arizona, right?
Uh,
I see a lot of Coyote shit, dude. They love the Coyotes here. I know they were talking about how they can't sell out arenas and they're gonna have to move to Houston or whatever. Everyone's hating on Arizona sports. Arizona sports suck. The fan base sucks, and hockey's not popular here. So you set this team up for failure, and they're still almost 500. I don't get the hate. They're good, dude. They would be much better if they got a home ice advantage at least once a week, like every other team. They're at a disadvantage.
mhm.
And you look at their last game, blown to smithereens by the Rangers. Don't know about that game. Didn't watch, didn't pay attention. The Devils game, I had them plus 1.5 against the Devils. I don't even want to say that they were close. They barely shot the puck. So I don't want to say that they were close or anything. But if you're gonna look at this game, like they went on the road and beat the Islanders, they went on the road and beat the Sabres, they went on the road and beat the Capitals. There's a chance they win this game. Vegas
Every
just
team.
lost 2 in a row. Vegas just
Yeah.
lost at home to San Jose. There's a chance the Coyotes win this game. So if I was a genius, which I am, I would bet Arizona Coyotes on the money line, and then I would, if you really wanted to, when it goes live, take the Golden Knights if it looks bad. Like, why not? You know, you get minus
Like
1.5 for even.
Every team that's minus 400 loses. I feel
Yeah.
like.
I feel that way too. But Red Wings Sharks. I'm on the Sharks.
Yeah, give me the Sharks there.
I might even
can't
take
put-
it.
I can't. I'm not touching it, but I can't put my faith in the Red Wings.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
they
They're
don't-
scary now. They're scary bad. 4
Yeah.
losses in a row.
Dude, I
San
thought they
Jose
I
looking
thought they
good.
would I thought they'd be solid this year. I thought this was the
Yeah,
year
I
they
did-
finally pushed it
I
together.
did
They
too.
have not look good.
I think I
Toronto-
expected like half of the Devils' wings to be given to the or half of the Devils' wins to be given to the Red Wings. Honestly, I thought they would both be a little better,
Yeah.
but not in the way that it's going. But I
last
don't
but
know.
not least,
Is that
Kings-
not the last game?
Kings Canucks.
Oh, I skipped that
Oh,
one.
that's tomorrow. My fault. That is the last game.
Oh, Caps Blues. We didn't talk about.
Where is
Love
that?
the Blues here, man.
Caps are so
In St.
injured.
Louis.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I don't know. What's with the line though? Minus 115. Wouldn't you think that a team that just went on the road twice and lost to 2 good teams by multiple goals, like they lost to Tampa 6-3 and Florida 5-2. They lost earlier in the week at home to Pittsburgh 4-1, but they beat Tampa at home 5-1, beat Edmonton at home 5-4. I think that you're giving St. Louis too big of a chance to score. Finally, and apparently their defense isn't as bad as we thought it was. 2-2-2, 3-3, and then that Flyers game was a fucking mess. But 3-2-2-2. I wouldn't mind laying the money with or getting the money with St. Louis. Even take them on the puck line. Like I don't like this Washington Capitals team. I don't like their goalies. I don't think they have an option in goal anymore. I think they've kind of accepted that. They have good defense, no goalie.
I think the Caps will get better.
Yeah, they will. I think they could miss the playoffs though with these injuries.
Yeah, I think these Caps will get better, but it's
Not a
tough.
ton. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much everything. We can
Is
talk
the
about
question-
Tulane SMU, but I don't care or want to bet on that. I have no pick.
Yeah,
I'm
I would take
sorry.
the over.
I mean,
I would
I
take
would
the
take
over.
yeah, I would take Tulane, but I wouldn't recommend that you listen to me on that. NBA, Trailblazers, Nets. Trailblazers are probably a lock, but who cares about the NBA?
True.
I'm
You know,
hell-
I don't
I'm-
even want to talk about any of this. But
Yeah.
Thursday night football, we can go over.
Oh yeah,
We can do that.
I'm a huge fan of Green Bay. Like,
Yeah.
I want to say that
Agree.
that's going to win. Like, I think that minus 2.5, you buy the point, you let Green Bay take it by 3 points. Like, I don't know. Tennessee is still missing their safety cornerback. Another cornerback's questionable, and Jeffrey Simmons is questionable. So I don't know if they're all playing, but I don't know.
Well,
Like,
book it with Trent has the Titans, so seems
yeah,
almost
if you know who that
logical
is, he
to the
loses every
Packers.
bet. But yeah, Tennessee just beat Denver 17-10.
Their offense is just like not good. But
What's
the,
the
I
over-
mean,
The over under is at 41 in
41.
a game with clear skies, bro.
I would
This
take
is
the
why
under.
people
No,
don't watch the
it's gonna
NFL.
be
Dude.
like-
I want the-
it's gonna be
I
like
would
12
take the under.
degrees. It's gonna be like 12 degrees. It's Lambeau. It's the fucking Arctic.
This
They got it
game,
at 31 degrees.
this game
I
is
just think that
ending.
does not bode
I
well
could
for
see this.
Derrick Henry. Right? They
I
can't
mean-
physically run the ball and let him get hit 30 times. He will be
No.
in so much pain.
And in that cold weather, I mean, if you're thinking like a running back, dude, and his body deteriorates so easily as we've seen over the last 2 years. He gets injured like it's nothing. I mean, I think Tannehill's gonna have to air it out, and I think that Packers secondary is a lot better than people think.
Yeah.
I think the X factor to that game is if Rodgers shows up to play or not.
If Rodgers puts up 20 points, they win.
I think it's first team to 20 wins.
Yeah. So under Packers minus
Under
3.
41. I think that's a pretty good bet. I think this game ends like what? 23 to 4, not 20, like 21-14 Packers. Maybe.
They're saying the
Yeah.
Packers.
I was thinking like 27-17, something like that. 27-21.
They're saying the implied team total for the Packers right now
best.
is 23.5.
Yeah. They have it at 23.5 to 17.5. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I think it definitely could go over if Rodgers shows up. But if Rodgers does show up and they go up, I wouldn't really be too confident in Derrick Henry to be able to run the ball that many times when it's cold outside. But then again, he did just do it in Denver. So, oh no, they were in Tennessee. So,
And let me just say, I mean, only reason I see Tennessee stays in this game is I mean, the front seven for Green Bay is just atrocious.
yeah, and Devondre Campbell's out.
Yeah, I mean, they're just atrocious. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
the
I don't know.
Packers don't have Romeo Dobbs.
I mean, you could really argue that the Tennessee Titans defensive backs are so bad that like Aaron Rodgers might have a classic on Thursday Night
Yeah.
Football coming. I don't really know. I don't want to say that any Thursday Night Football game this year is going to be a classic, but
Yeah, come on. I was gonna say Thursday Night Football has been the worst.
Well, the Chargers and Chiefs game is pretty good, but
yeah,
that was the first one of the year. So,
Yeah, but I mean, all these games have just been
yeah.
they've been terrible.
letdowns.
Let's do a little recap of yesterday. Asher, Texas money line, cash it.
Yeah,
Easy.
and then everything else, nope, awful.
Nah, nothing
Terrible
else
day.
going for you. Just like me, same exact day I had basically. Iran had locked in Cincy.
Yikes! That was a tough
Yeah.
game. I
Awful.
fell into that one badly.
Yeah, Arkansas minus 15 was a great bet, but that
Yes.
last play, dude. Why'd they have to run a whole ass play? They could have just shot a fadeaway 3 like everyone else. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
I
That
will
was
say
super annoying.
Dunk of the year candidate though out of that game.
TB2
Oh my
is
god, that dunk was
gross.
insane.
Yeah,
Dude,
That was
he's
fucking
gross.
unreal. That was literally one of the craziest dunks I've ever seen in my 18
that
years of
was
existence. That
ridiculous.
was really unreal. Like he literally murdered that guy.
Yeah. Zaga minus 1. You and me
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, that one. That hurts
Houston
bad.
minus 25.5. The alternate spread. Cashed it, right?
Yeah.
It was like a 31-point game or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Steelers are scary, dude.
yeah, I went out there and I took Pitt. I was pretty disappointed by that
Yeah.
game, but I wasn't mad at the bet. I thought I was right. It's just the charge fouls to start the game kind of fucked them. They had no fouls left to give on any of their good players, and a lot of turnovers.
Come on. Oh,
Dude, Colorado had a chance to take the lead.
We need OT. I need OT for the over.
I want OT.
I want OT so Colorado can cover.
Yeah.
But I had Iowa plus
Oh.
1.5 at cash for these. If you watch that game, Jesus, dude.
Which game?
Iowa is so much better than Seton Hall.
Yeah,
Just like I
dude,
said,
Tony
Seton Hall
Perkins.
is garbage.
Tony Perkins is a
Murray's little
dog,
brother was
but like he's also
hooping.
he's also a cocky piece of shit. So fucking
He's tough.
Keegan Murray's
Yeah.
little brother was hooping.
Yeah.
Who's nice?
I was on Zags too.
Odie is
nothing
making a
going.
slight little run right now. On VT, by the way.
Old Domain's making a run. I see that. Yeah.
153 with 4:45 to go.
Yeah. And then my last bet was Oilers Kings over 6.5. So nothing going for me. Again.
Oh my god, Colorado. Please tie this game. 7.
Oh, you guys get a live reaction to this. 63-66. We need a 3 here. Timeout.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't get the live reaction. It's gonna come after the show end, probably. Stern, what do we have tomorrow? What are you locking in on the show? What are you giving out? Show.
Let's see. I like VCU minus 3.5.
It's going back. What's
Um,
next?
I like Nebraska. That's the only two I'll put out there for the show.
Nebraska. You got it plus 11.5?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Got it. Rand, you got anything?
To give out, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Richmond -4. I think they're gonna get out and run a bit. I'm also gonna ride. I'm gonna buy a full point with Davidson, take him at 4.5. I think that offense is something special. And then
Yeah. Get it within a 3-point game too.
yeah, and then give me Michigan -7.5 tonight.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm not gonna play it, but I like
Also,
it.
big spread. Give me Arizona. I mean,
Yeah.
I think home court advantage. That's just
Yeah, we're pretty rowdy, I'd say. I think we have one of the best home court advantages.
for sure. And then
Um,
NHL play. Give me the Avs Canes over. That's probably one of my most confident picks on the day.
I'm gonna say I'm not completely confident in a lot of shit on the board right now. But I would say I'm pretty confident in Creighton. Creighton and Boise State seem like two of the easiest picks.
Oh, Colorado's betting about the ball. Hold on.
Yeah,
wait,
you guys getting the live reaction? It's coming.
Yes. Come on. All
are they
right.
going to KJ Simpson?
They got to be right. They got it to him.
Oh, get in there.
Shoot!
it!
Oh my God, KJ.
Two takes out.
Oh,
That's so annoying, dude. They scored like no points, bro.
that's such a
30%
bad
from the
move.
field.
Oh,
man. Yeah, I'm gonna roll Creighton at -19. What a fucking terrible bet.
he had two
the-
looks at it. It's both unbelievable.
Oh, they both look so good. I bet to him too. They were both right on. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go Creighton. I'm gonna go Boise State -5. And I'm gonna go Bryant. I believe this Bryant team will score enough points to even win this game.
Right.
So +7.5. And then for hockey, yeah, man, that Jets puck line duo with the under, I think will be an insane same game parlay. And I just think the odds don't reflect what that really is. So I'm going to say I've never done this. I've never really gone for the same game parlay. I might not do it. You can do it if you want. I would say the under I'm a little bit more confident in. So I'm going to say Jets under. Jets Ducks under 6.
Love it.
Give me a 3-1 game. That's what I like, honestly. So
Add
recap.
Coyotes money line to my
You like
My
it? You're
listening
gonna take
games.
it?
Pushing that out for the fans.
I'm taking
Run
it.
it out. Fuck it.
Why not?
Hey,
But-
you better post that to the Twitter.
Nah,
All
I
right,
don't
we
do
got
NHL.
VCU -3.5 for Asher. Nebraska +11.5. Coyotes money line. Iran took Richmond -4. Davidson +4.5. Michigan -7.5. Zona -27.5. Avs Canes over 6. I'm only looking at Creighton -19. Boise State -5. Bryant +7.5. Jets under 6.
Are you buying a full point for Brian?
I buy a half a point. This is interesting. I'll talk about this more at some point. I always buy half a point on every college basketball bet I make to make it -120. I have a extreme superstition. Oh, we'll get into it. but I have a belief about Vegas and their knowledge of college basketball. But we can talk about it on another episode because I got class.
That could,
So-
that could be a pod thing.
Yeah, it'll be a little segment tomorrow. We'll talk about it. But let's get out of here so I can go to math class, boys.
All right,
All
boys.
right.
See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.